I love me some fast diesel estate cars, and this is exclusive to the competition. Are you ready for this? V6 T-badge right there. I don't get why that new one had to be named S6. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max, and today we are here with a very cool Audi A6 3-liter BiTDI competition from 2016. And we've got this car here today for a couple of reasons. The main one, of course, is that this is a subscriber's car. This is Andrei's car. He's from Romania but lives in Germany, and this is his very, very nice Audi A6. Another reason why I'm looking forward to driving this car is, of course, you guys know I love me some fast diesel estate cars, and well, this is a really, really nice spec. The competition available from 2015 with the facelift 3-liter BiTDI V6 engine. There is a version with 320 horsepower, and then this competition is the top model with 326 horsepower. It has 346 horsepower with overboost and 700 newton meters with overboost, 650 newton meters without. So it is actually quite a powerful car, and of course those numbers are very close to the new C8 generation Audi S6 TDI, which has 350 horsepower. And well, that's another reason why we're driving this car today, to see how it compares to that Audi S6 TDI, because you guys have absolutely burnt that S6 to the ground for its fake exhaust tips, for the lack of performance. And well, we're going to see what this car is like, because I think, and I have a feeling, that this is going to be, well, very close, and also what they should have called the new S6. It should have just been the new Audi A6 competition, but okay. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to receive updates when we upload a new video, and go check us out on Instagram if you like, at AutoTopNL. Okay, so 2016 Audi A6 is a very handsome car, if you ask me. We've got the black grille surround on this one as well, the black inserts in the front bumper. You get an S-line package as standard on the competition. These are the 20-inch rotor wheels with some, well, some pretty big brake disc behind that. So some nice brakes as well. V6 T-badge right there, and something else that you get on the competition is these Quattro badges on the door sills, blacked out windows as well, and window sills. And at the rear we've got the facelift exhaust tailpipes, the flat ones, which are real. There's a real exhaust behind that. Yay! Hallelujah! So that's, I would say that's 1-0 to the A6 competition versus the S6. I mean, those fake exhaust tips on the S6 are just the worst thing to happen to petrol heads in like 20 years. So the engine, 3-liter V6 BiTDI, as I said, 326 horsepower and 650 Newton meters. When you floor it, you've got that overboost available for 20 seconds to 346 horsepower and 700 Newton meters. But Andrei actually had it on the dyno, and it delivered 363 horsepower and 711 Newton meters. So it is actually quite powerful. It's also very close to my car. We also had that on the dyno. So in here we've got the S-line steering wheel as well, standard on the competition. You also get the S-line seats standard on the competition, but these are the upgraded RS6 seats, so this is an option. But the interior is really, really nice. You've got that beautiful red stitching all around, down here even, with leather, and this interior trim with that pinstripe. What is that? Black wood? Yeah, with a little gray pinstripe. It's really, really nice. And this is exclusive to the competition. So that's also pretty cool. The car has done like 40,000 kilometers, but you can see that Andre has taken good care of it because it looks and feels absolutely like new. So let's take it for a drive and we'll see what it feels like and how it performs. So we'll start in comfort mode. The competition also gets lowered suspension, 20 millimeters lower than standard. So it is a nice and sporty package, that competition. And driving it like, it's just so nice to have that diesel torque, and it just feels nice and beefy. Yeah, there's a reason why I like these cars. It's just, when you drive them like regularly, they just feel so powerful and it's so easy. Everything is so easy. Very nice. So let's just go to dynamic mode, because we also get the sound generator that's behind there, which actually gives you a nice little deep exhaust note. It's not like overdone like with the Audi SQ5 or SQ7. I mean, it's also cool, but it is very fake. This is more like a deep tone that you get on top of the V6 diesel sound. So yeah, I really like that. Oh, what a nice car. It is super nice. It feels a little bit more modern and up to date than my car actually. So with those 20-inch wheels, you do of course feel some of the road, and it has some lowered suspension, so you do feel like it's actually pretty nice, because you feel more of what's going on underneath you. Okay, sound check. Yeah, you do definitely hear it. It's really nice. So 0 to 100 for this A6 competition, 5.1 seconds for the Avant, so the station wagon, and 4.9 for the limousine, the sedan. And that is actually pretty freaking decent. 5.1 is exactly the same number as the new S6 TDI. So yeah, it's not looking good for the S6, I would say. But we're going to go to the Autobahn now and see what it feels like, because I have to say that the S6 does feel nice and powerful and comfortable on the road. So let's see how this compares to that S6 on the Autobahn. Fortunately, it has dried out a bit because it was raining like crazy this morning. Okay, full throttle, there we are, 100 kilometers an hour. Now full throttle, we've got that overboost available. And there we are, 200 kilometers an hour. So from 100 to 200 kilometers an hour, I'll put the list right here. You can see that with the S6 TDI we did a 15.04 run from 100 to 200. That was the fastest we were able to do. With this car, are you ready for this? We did a 14.52. So that is over half a second quicker from 100 to 200 than the new S6 TDI, which confirms that the new S6 TDI is a freaking turd with an Audi badge. How is that possible? I mean, this is such a nice car, and I don't get why that new one had to be named S6. Just call it the new A6 competition. Why is that a problem? Why does it need to be an S if it gets beaten by the previous generation A6 competition? I mean, it's super impressive for this car to be able to beat that new S6. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's also very nice that you can get this car with this performance, with this super nice diesel engine, and beat the new S6. But from the S6 point of view, it's so embarrassing. That's 262 kilometers an hour. That's also around the top speed, but it's super comfortable. It's just a really nice car. I absolutely adore it, even more because it just beat the S6. You would think that the guys over at Audi also know what the performance is of the outgoing cars. I mean, you'd think that they would say, okay, well, maybe we have to give it a little bit more horsepower because it's just not fast enough. No, they just put an S badge on it and say, well, here, we're going to sell a lot of these because there's an S badge on it. But the upside to that is that you can get this really nice A6 for a fraction of the price of an S6 TDI, which has better performance, in my opinion, sounds better as well than the new S6 TDI. It's just a really nice handling, good looking car with a nice powerful diesel engine. I mean, that's the upside. Andrei, you've got a great car. Thank you so much for bringing it to us. It's also really nice for us to discover that this car is actually quicker from 100 to 200 than the new S6 TDI. So thanks a lot to you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button right here. You can also check out this video or go check out this playlist. See you at the next one. Bye.